Hello guys, it's Nathan. Today we're going to be doing a slightly different version of this guy, but the wings are going to be about the same size, but just a slightly different shape. So let's get to it. You will need one loom plus one row, so you can leave off one row on the wings though. So let's get to it. So you want to take your main body color. I'm going to be using white, and you want to go down this side of your loom 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 times. Okay, now you want to go down this this column twice, and then twice, and then over diagonal once. And then you want to take your not body color, and you want to go down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to do 6 times for this one. Alright, and then you want to do... Then you want to take... No, not yet, not yet. Okay. Then here you want to go down once. Then you want to take 2 body color and go down once there. And then we'll go down here. Here, and then we want to go down this end. These are all double bands, by the way, not double looped, but double bands. Alright, now you want to take your body color band. I'm going to go diagonally there. I'm going to go straight down there, and then diagonally here. Alright, let's see. Now you want to take your hook, okay, so you want to take your hook, you want to wrap a body color band around it 3 or 4 times, take a double looped band, pull that cap band onto your double loop band, then you want to do that 3 more times with double loop bands. And then you want to end it with a set of double bands, so it should look something like this. And then you want to take that and you want to put it here on that tip. Then you want to take your non-body color, and you want to put 2 across these pegs. 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 Now you want to to double loop them, and put one double loop there, one double loop here, one double loop here, one double loop here, one double loop here. Then you want to take your body color bands, double loop one here, and double loop one here. Alright, so now we're gonna loom this. So go under this, grab your top two bands and loom them over. And then grab the bottom bands, loom those ones over. I suggest you loom in the same order that I'm looming, just because like the bands will just turn out better looking in the order that I'm doing them. But you can, of course, just loom it however you want to loom it. Make sure that if your bands come off, you put them back on the pegs, because that can affect greatly how it turns out. Oops. Make sure you grab all of them too. Oh wait. Yeah, I actually want these ones. On top of these ones. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I just took the orange set that's here and put them above the white set that is coming diagonally from there. Ooh, I should put that down first. Okay. Then I'll loom this white set over. Whoops, oh gosh. Okay. Alright, so once you have it loomed, it should look something like this. You want to take two bands, any color, just make sure that it's noticeably different from the two colors that you chose for your little guy, and tie off the ends. And then you want to take it off. And then you want to go back and make a second one that is the opposite of the one that you just made. So the diagonal, instead of going this way, it should go this way. Okay? Just that way that the wings bend. The wings like have a set direction that they bend when you take them off. And I would like you guys as dragons to have wings that bend in this downwards, when both wings bend downwards on you guys. So hopefully you guys are able to do that. Alright. So, you've got one wing. Make sure you go back and make a second wing. Hopefully you like these wings, because I kind of redesigned the ones from the other guy. and I like it. So, alright, so you have 2 wings now. Let's do his and you no longer need that extra row, so you can just throw that off to the side. So now we're gonna make his little head. You also want to offset this now. Alright, so it should be offset now. So 1, 2, 3. You want to take your non-main body color, your belly color, and you want to go down your loom in the center 3 times with double bands, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. And then you want to go down the sides. For some reason, my camera is telling me that it's got low battery, but I charged it last night, and it's been recording for a while, so I have some concerns. Right, and then you want to just put your horizontal bands around these, one set around these ones, and one set around these ones. Alright, so for some reason my camera stopped recording, but anyway, you've got your bands here, and now you want to cap it off. 3 or 4 times, of course. Then you want to loom, them. Take the top 2, go over here. Take the next 2, go over here, take the center ones, go straight up. Yeah, I'll just, if they come off, it's not that big a deal as long as it doesn't start falling apart, but you can put them back on, or you can just leave them off, it doesn't really matter right now. I don't know why they're coming off, but that's fine, that's fine. Loom up the center, but stop here, because we're going to add a little tongue to them. So take whatever tongue color you want to use, wrap your band around 4 times, take a double looped, put it on the double looped, oh, there we go. Take another one, double loop it, put that on, put this on this peg, and then loom up that last peg. Then you want to take 3 tying off bands and tie off each one of these ends. Oh, stupid tongue. Tongue bands didn't come off, so my tongue's sticking out the bottom of the jaw. But that's easy to fix, just pull it through. Alright, so your jaw should look like this. So now you've got your 2 wings, your jaw. Now we're going to do the top of the head. So, let's see, let's take, alright, take your body color. We're going to take, I don't know, we're going to take 2 and put them here, then we're going to take 3, then we're going to take 3 again, then we're going to take 2, then we're going to take 2 diagonal from this peg, like that. There. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, oh wait, no, that's right. So 1, 2, and 3. We'll go down the sides. Oh wait, don't put this one down. What you want to do is you want to take a black color band, wrap it around 4 or 5 times this time. And then you want to take 2 bands and you want to pull that onto there. Then you want to put it here. And then do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 bands. And that, oh wait. Should probably put the rest of the bands on first. It might help a little. Alright, now you want to put this. Alright. Now you want to take horizontal band and go across here. Now what you want to do is you want to take your eye color. I'm going to use lime green. Wrap it around 4 times. Wrap it around 4 times. I'm going to go ahead and do 4 bands total for these. So take 4 bands, wrap them around your hook 4 times each. Then take 2 bands, pull those 4 looped bands onto it. There we go. Then you want to put the ends here, and you want to put the ends here. Then you want to separate 2 of your eye bands to either side. Like so. And then you want to take, then once you've done that, you want to take, you want to take the two back bands and you want to put them like that. Alright, so now cap it off. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And now we're gonna loom to this peg, and that peg. So, alright, go under your capping band, grab the top 2. I grabbed more than the top 2, so grab just the top 2, loom them over. Then grab the next top 2, loom them over, and the bottom 2, loom them up. Alright. So on either side you want to stop looming at this point. In the center you only want to loom up once after you do that. How? Stop that. Alright. So you should have stopped looming at this point, and this point. So now what you want to do is you want to take your jaw, put it tongue side down, go through one of the side loops, like so. Place those loops around the corresponding side on the top of the head, and then you want to loom those bands up. And you want to do that on the other side. And then once you have both of those sides loomed up, you want to loom up this last final set in the center. You want to loom that there. And then you want to take your... No. Oh dear, I just took off the tying band. Okay, I can do this. Okay. And then you want to take the center set and you want to wrap them around. You want to wrap them around this peg. And oh, for real. Alright. Then you want to loom up the center bit. And then once you get to the tip, you want to tie it off. Hopefully I didn't mess up my jaw too much, but you guys shouldn't have a problem really with it. Unless you took off the tying band on accident. So this head should... Okay, okay, so I accidentally didn't loom this one, which is fine. I'm just gonna break this one off because there's two there anyway, and I didn't need to put a third there. Alright, so the horizontal bands on my jaw came undone somehow. How? Okay, well, I'm just gonna break those two off as well. Okay. So, now you've got your little head, go ahead and take off the tying bands off of the jaw. Alright. So, this is what your head should look like. So you should have your head and two wings. Now we're going to do the belly, because we're going to use the new method for the belly. So, you want to leave your loom in the offset position, and we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times down the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is double bands, by the way. So make sure you do double bands. I'm a little concerned because I recorded a video previous to this one, and I guess it wasn't a very long video, but it seems like I'm recording for longer than I should be able to on this SD card. Because normally I can get half an hour out of it, and when I started recording this one, it said I had half an hour, so maybe the other one was just way shorter than I thought it was. Alright. Now, at the tip, you want to cap it off 3 or 4 times. And then take 2 bands and do your horizontals. Sorry about any background noise. Sounds like my parents are playing with our dog that we got recently. So, alright, so it should look like this. Capped off here, and now you want to just loom it. So let's see. I only grabbed one of the bands, but make sure you grab both of them. You go over here. Then both of them that go over here. And then both of them that go up. And then you can just look. Okay, so at this point you can actually, you want to take 2 bands and then you want to pull these through here, and then you want to tie these ones off with either 2 or 1 tying band. And I forgot to put an additional set in, because it'll just make it easier when you go to attach the last bit to the body, the main body of them. And you want to just take it off. Okay. So your stomach should look like this. Alright, so now you should have your stomach, your head, and 2 wings. And now we're going to do the main body. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6. Okay, so we want to start off with double loop. I'm going to set my hook there just as a reminder for where the body starts. Okay, so you want to take double loop body color bands and you want to go down twice. 3 times actually, why not? Then you want to take 3 body bands, go there, there, and once more with the string there. 1, 3, okay. Now you want to go down the rest of the center with just 2 bands. I'm going to go ahead and also go off to the side just so that I can notice where the body starts. This is a pretty easy project, so it shouldn't be too hard for most of you. Yeah. should go check out my Instagram for my YouTube while you're at it. Get on there. Follow me. I'm gonna post updates on. Sometimes I'll post when videos come out. Sometimes I'll have polls on the story or something. Just some general update stuff on it. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and take your wings. So they curve, and you want them to curve up when you put them on the loom. So what you want to do is you want to go through the loops in the front of your guy, so here, and you want to put them on to this peg. And then you want to take the other set of loops, and you want to set them on this peg. Make sure you go through all of them and do it the right way. Because if you do it the wrong way, it might fall apart. Or it might, yeah, it could fall apart, or you could just miss looming a couple of bands in and it won't look quite as good. Alright, so it should look like that. You want to take your head. You want to go through the loops at the end, and you just want to put it on here upside down, so you should see the jaw like so. Then we'll go ahead and take our horizontal bands, and we'll do all our horizontal bands. So I'm really sorry guys that I haven't been posting a whole lot. It's just I've had school and I haven't had a whole lot I don't have a whole lot of bands right now. So it's kind of difficult to make Rainbow Loom creations without any Rainbow Loom bands or anything. So I'm sorry for that. Okay, now you've got all your horizontal bands on. You want to take your belly. You want to go through the capping band at that tip, like so, and you want to put that here. Then you want to loom up whichever side is on top. It seems to be the side. Alright, so loom up the top bands, and then when you loom up the center, you want to go almost all the way to the end. Okay, you don't. So in the center, stop looming there, and then what you want to do is you want to go. Okay, so this part's going to be difficult, but you want to go through these two bands and the bands straight under them, so it should look like this. And then you want to place those over this peg, and then you want to loom out. I'm sure I've done this with you guys before, but for those of you that haven't, so once again you want to go through the side bands on the stomach, and you want to wrap those around here. And then make sure you grab the very bottom bands, or it'll mess up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it for a second because I'm gonna switch out my SD card. Alright, so just wanna go through the side bands, wrap them around this peg, make sure you go all the way down. Ooh, stupid loom. Alright, all the way down. Pull them up. So now so you've got it like this, it should be pretty easy to do the rest of it. Alright. At some point you'll want to start taking it off the loom, but make sure you're careful and you don't go too far, otherwise you will be in a situation where you can't do it to the fullest correctness because it'll just start falling apart and you'll be very unhappy. Alright. Like, why is it popping off further? Maybe because you still have the head. You don't have to get all the bands on the stomach. It's just it'll look better with all the bands, I think. Actually, might not even matter. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't think you guys can see. This part, it's just all the same, so. Okay, so here, once you get, oh, no. Actually that's fine, I'm gonna put you back on. Okay, so once you get to this point where you have both of these white bands loomed to here, you wanna pull the stomach up, and you wanna loom up this last center bit, and then what you wanna do is you wanna take those last two bands on the stomach, and you wanna wrap those around here. This will give a little bump on the stomach because it'll be a little excess, like it's an extra row, so it's gonna be off a little, but it's just easier to do. It's just easier to get it on at that point rather than doing it the way that there's only some. Okay, so take the rest of him off the loom if it's not already off. Alright, so once you have him tied off and off the loom, you want to go ahead and just take off all the tying bands. I don't know about you guys, but the color scheme I chose actually kind of reminds me of the hex bugs. The habitats are all orange and white and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so he looks good. Okay, so this is what your guy should look like at this point. Stomach poofs out a little bit. Oh, that stomach looks good on him. I actually really like this guy. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like him that much or keep him or anything, but yeah. Okay, so now we're just gonna finish off his tail by going down the whole loom with double looped bands just straight down the center. And of course you don't have to make the tail longer, or you can make it shorter. You can make it shorter, or you can make it even longer than I'm making it. But I'm just gonna make it one loom longer. You can add spikes to him if you want. You can make it a bit weird shaped or something. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you guys could do to change it up. Oop. Alright. And then of course just take your guy, go through the loops on his tail. Make sure you get all of them if you're doing this. And just wrap them around the bottom peg. And loom up. Alright, now once you've got to the end, just tie it off with a body color band, and then take it off the loom. Take off this tying band, and then just weave this one back in a couple times, or so. Wrap the tiny bit around the tip of the tail, and then there you go. There's your guy. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you like your little dude. It is slightly different than the previous one. This one's got more rectangular wings, and this one has a thicker base of the tail. And so anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video.